Hello and welcome back to another episode of Math with Stone. Today we're going to be dealing with the mid-segment of a triangle. So the mid-segment of a triangle really just means that you are at kind of like the halfway line. And if you have the midpoints of all three, what you end up doing is you create a parallel section between these two lines that I just drew. There's actually three of them, but I just want to focus on these two for right now. Because if this were 10, the whole way over here would be 20. Okay? It also is asking in this particular question, CD right here is parallel to what other line? Well, that would be P to N. Okay, so see how this line right here, this side, would be parallel to that. Okay, so there's quite a few of them. There are three of them in total. So here, if we have Q to S, would be parallel to M to N. And if this were 5, the whole way across would be 10. All right? Provided it's the midpoint, which it's saying it is. So, with that in mind, we're asked to find C to D. C to D is the shorter of the two, and if this is 16 and these are equal, it divides it in half. That just means that that's going to be 8. Same thing over here, except quite the opposite. If these are all equal, instead of this being 4, you would double it to get 8 there. If we want to find K to J is the shorter side. That would mean that this would end up being 9, half of 18. If we want to find I to K would take 5 and you would double it and you'd get 10. This is easy stuff so far. It's going to get hard, don't worry. If we're asked to find D to F would not be 9. You would have to double it to get to 18. You could also think of this angle as spewing out and you're gone halfway, so you got to double if you keep on going and the equal amount of distance apart. This 32 is just for show. We're asked to find P to Q. P to Q is here with 30. You have to half 30 to get 15 to get P to Q. All right. So, on the next few problems, we're going to do some algebra. It's going to ask you to find the value of x. If you need to find the value of x, you want to take the shorter side and double it to equal the longer side. So you're going to do 2 times the shorter side to equal the longer side. The shorter part is the 2x minus 3. That would double to equal x plus 9. And then if you distribute, you get 4x minus 6 is equal to x plus 9. Move that x over. 3x minus 6 would equal 9. 3x would equal 15. And x would equal 5 when we divide. Okay, so you take the shorter part and you double it. So here's the shorter part. 2 times that x plus 19. Don't forget the parentheses. A lot of people do that. Don't be that person. You can be better than that. Distribute the 2. You get 2x plus 38 is equal to x plus 29. Move the x over. If we subtract x from both sides, we're going to end up with x. I'm going to end up with no room. X plus 38 is equal to 29. Subtract the 38. You get x is equal to 11 or 9? 9. Negative 9. Okay? So that's all there is to it. You're going to do 2 times the short to equal the big. 2 times the shorter part. Here's the shorter part. X plus 2 will equal the bigger part. 3x minus 8. Distribute the 2. 2x plus 4 will equal 3x minus 8. Subtract the 2x. 4 would equal 1x minus 8, and x would equal 12 when we add that 8 over. Okay? This x plus 6 is a distraction. This part is the short part. There's the longer part. So the 2 times the short part, x minus 3, will equal x plus 6. Distribute 2x minus 6 is equal to x plus 6. In this case, if you subtract the x over, you get x minus 6 is equal to 6. So that means that x will equal 12 when we add 6 over. Okay? There's nothing to these. The next few, you got to find the missing length. So after you get x, you have to plug it in. But it's still the same idea. You got your short part here. You got to do 2 times that short part to equal the longer part. Distribute the 2. 2x plus 4 equals x plus 10. Move this x over. You get x plus 4 is equal to 10, which means x when we subtract 4 equals 6. Plug it into the appropriate spot. We're asked to find L all the way to n. Well, if x is 6, 6 plus 10 makes L to n 16, everybody. Okay? Well, let's just do one more. We got to do 2 times the short part. 2 times x minus 2 will equal the longer part, x plus 3. Distribute the 2. 2x minus 4 will equal x plus 3. Move the x over. Move the x over. 1x minus 4 would equal 3, which means x would equal, not 4, but 7. X would equal 7. If we plug in 7, plug it into the appropriate spot, r to q would be 7 minus 2, which is 5. So RQ equals 5, and I am stopping that one there. Unless we want to keep going. I don't think I want to keep going. We got a 6-minute video. Let's keep it short. I'll see y'all in the next one, everybody. Bye.